freelancers will think na, ay, hindi ako makakuha ng client kasi ganito, kasi ganito, kasi ganito, kasi alam mo yun, ang dami mong dahilan. Gumawa ka muna ng paraan. Di ba?
Galit na eh. Nagalit niya si Neri. Bihira magalit to ah. Ngayon lang nagalit to sa episode na to. Happy Friday, kapatid. So, welcome to
Happy Friday!
Yes, sabi mo nga, napaka-polarizing yung last episode. Hindi ko alam kung baka mamaya reviews natin puro 1 star na dito. Not that we care, but someone has to say it. Siguro ngayon nakukuha na nila yung context bakit backdoor conversations with us. So anyway, I hope all, yung mga curiosity, we're gonna meet the listeners where they are, 'di ba? Sa mga curious.
Lalim nun ah.
Kung direct response, 'di ba? Na hindi siya branding. It's direct response, meeting the audience where they are. Paano ba tayo kumuha ng clients, kapatid? So, let's not spill the beans yet. Pero, marami ba nagtatanong sa'yo niyan? Paano ka kumukuha ng client? Matapos ng lahat ng resources na available sa freelancing community, no?
Yeah.
Sa akin,
marami nagtatanong din.
Siguro curious lang sila, no? And alam mo, gusto kong topic to, kapatid. Baka siguro kasi ganito no? Baka mamaya yung iba kasi karamihan, no? Nag-overthink pa rin na napakasimple lang pala eh. Ay, hindi ganun kasimple yung ginagawa nila. Feeling ko may ginagawang kakaiba tong dalawang to or kung sino man yung idol nila. Feeling ko may ginagawang kakaiba tong mga to eh. Hindi basta-basta connect lang ng connect to tsaka value. Tapos may ginagawa tong may ginagawang budol to. Gano'n. Budol. Mahilig sila doon budol. Hindi, ayoko ng budol. Marami na scam doon. Kaya...
Persuasion tayo, kapatid.
Yes,
persuasion.
The basics of persuasion, which is siguro we'll cover on future episodes. But for now, let's answer muna. Pag may nagtanong pa kung paano tayo kumukuha ng kliyente, i-refer na lang natin dito sa sa episodes na to. No? So, since nag-intro na ako, kapatid, if I may start.
Sige.
So sabihin ko muna siguro, kapatid, yung hindi ko ginagawa. Una, hindi ako nag-value post. I mean, I want to do value post, pero siguro yung limiting belief, quote unquote, limiting belief ko dyan saturated na yung value post. It's murdered. Marami nang nasunog sa value post. So ayoko na yung strategy na yan. Pag ganun. And when I tried it, I got burned out, kapatid. Na-burn out ako dyan. Parang hindi siya asset, para siyang one-off. Pag nagawa mo na ngayon yung content, yun na yun. Pag nawala na yung algorithm juice dyan, wala na siya. Kumbaga, unless you post it again on a later time. Ganun. So it's, at least for me, value posting is not a true asset. It's good for visibility if you're consistent. Pero if you listen to our last episode, you know na parang okay lang kami na hindi visible masyado sa mata ng mga kapwa freelancer. Ganyan. Pero okay kaming visible sa mga kliyente na on another way. Kasi yung iba naman siguro mga kliyente natin, kapatid, wala sigurong time magtitingin sa social media yung mga yan, no? Sobrang busy siguro ng mga, well, depende kung sino yung market mo. But yeah, isa yon, hindi ko ginagawa. Value post, no? Actually, I may say almost 98% social media. Hindi ko na siya pinapansin. So, in case hinanap ako ng mga listeners on Facebook, they cannot find me. Kung nahanap man lang nila yung freelance Instagram ko, it's private, 'di ba? The personal finance account is public and my personal account is private. So, yung freelance at ako, private private accounts yan. Yeah. So, anything social media, the reason then is there was a time, kapatid, at least we're still together sa community. I got fed up sa mga algorithm changes na for a while parang ang daming restrictions, jail, whatever that is. No?
Correct.
So, sabi ko, that's it. I don't wanna rely on social media. Ay, alam mo, ito, sinabi ko rin, ito, baka lesson to sa mga nakikinig din. Baka siguro kung meron silang lesson mula sa akin sa episode na to, ito yon. So, makinig. I'm sure this is not the first time na marinig nyo na you should not build your house on rented land. Diba? Rented land, aka social media. So, sinasabi natin yan lagi sa client natin na, website. Oh, you should have your website kasi social media is fragile, blah, 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 ganun. Oh, you should have your email list kasi your followers can be gone in an instant. constant, ganon. So ang tanong ko, bakit tayong mga freelancers, ang daming dependent sa ano? Ako, billion na. We are saying this to our client. Halimbawa, website designer ka. Kapatid.
Kasi ano kapatid, ano daw,
Diba?
nandun daw
Ano?
yung market
Kung
nila, quote
nandun yung
unquote.
market.
Ah.
Okay, sige. Pero, I want to challenge that belief, kapatid. What if, after you listen to this episode, social media decided to shut down all your accounts? Paano yung
Eh,
freelance
de
business
wow.
mo? Oh,
Yes.
paano yung freelance business mo? So that time, I decided, F you social media. I will not rely on you. Sa ano. So hindi ko siya ginagawa. So mamaya siguro, kapatid, i-share ko kung ano na lang yung ginagawa ko. But you, may share ka ba kung ano yung hindi mo muna siguro ginagawa? Na ano, at bakit
Okay.
ayaw mo?
Siguro hindi ko na ginagawa ngayon. Sinubukan ko before pero hindi ko na siya ginagawa ngayon. Cold email. Hindi na ako nagko-cold email ngayon. Actually, come to think of it, hindi na ako masyadong nagko-connect ngayon.
Parehas tayo kasi hindi na ako sa social media eh. Pero ikaw, sige. I
Well,
want, idol
I'm
kita kapatid eh. I will say
I'm
idol
visible
kita.
sa social media in a sense, pero hindi pa rin siya talagang to the T na, kailangan every week may ganun ako. Parang spur of the moment, if
Yeah.
I think that I have something to share, or parang I started to build the habit to write something kung wala akong client work.
Mm.
I write. Parang reps lang, which I learned
Okay,
from
yes.
from
Kailangan
from my
natin yun,
client.
reps.
Kailangan kasi ang reps, di ba?
Kailangan
So,
natin.
aside from the fact that I'm writing copy for clients now, I also do the reps for my business.
Yes.
Pero hindi pa siya totally a habit on its own. I'm still in progress of making it parang a consistent habit. Pero parang it's not a pressure to me na gawin yon. Parang mandatory every day or every week. Spur of the moment, if I have something to share, if I have stories that I want to share with people and I think that there's value in it with lessons, then I do it. That's how I want to show up, through stories. Kasi yun naman talaga yung parang positioning ko when it comes to writing. Na it revolves around stories. There's value in it. So, medyo related sa topic natin last week about branding and how you want to show up and all. But yeah, so yun yung actively outbound, yun yung hindi ko na ginagawa lately.
Idol?
Which I might go back
Okay.
later on once na, kasi I'm changing strategy. Hindi ko muna i-reveal kasi I don't want it na ma-jinx in a sense.
Sige, wag natin
Pero
i-reveal.
there is an outbound strategy that I'm planning to do once na
Siyempre sa akin mo
maayos
lang
lang yung
i-share
mga
yan, kapatid,
bagay-bagay.
pag hindi na tayo
Of
nagre-record, di
course.
ba? Oo.
Yeah, so
Unless
yun yung
siguro.
instead of me reaching out one by one, I'm thinking of how can I reach more people while maximizing my time. Kasi I
Work smart
realized,
ah.
yes, well, work smart. Kasi I realized na parang it's too draining for me. It's not aligned
Right.
with what I am or what I want to be
Yeah.
as a business owner. So, sabihin siguro ng iba, i-outsource mo na lang para saves time. It doesn't reflect me nga eh. Di ba? Medyo nagalit na eh. Hindi nga ako yung ganun eh, di ba? I'm not too desperate to reach out to people to, get my service. Ganun kasi yung outbound approach that we get familiar with. And it doesn't resonate with me at all. Or
Okay.
anymore.
Not anymore.
So that's why I'm I already found it. I'm working on a new strategy that siguro kung mapipilit nila ako later on with results, if I generated the results from it and people would
Huwag mo
be
na ibenta
interested to know
yan.
about,
Huwag mo na ibenta
no
yan.
problem. Yeah, well, that's something that,
Sa atin na lang
you
yan.
know.
Iba na lang yung bili nila. Iba na
Yes.
lang yung bili nila. Ganun.
So
Sa atin.
yun yung and what I'm doing right now, siguro mag-proceed na tayo sa what
Ikaw
we're
na.
doing
Take it
right
away,
now
kapatid. Total,
to get clients. Well, it all boils down to building relationships pa rin.
Yes, amen.
Kasi parang looking back, the clients that I got, parang 80% comes from referrals.
Kaya ako sinasabing idol ko si Neria kasi alam ko kasing referral machine ng ano nito, ang
Mhm.
business nito. So something I cannot do, pero kapatid, sorry for go. Ano mo yung referral
Yeah.
na yan?
Sorry
Ano
for
yun na yan?
us talaga. Para for 5 years, I have parang ako lang partner that we work together on funnel projects.
Yeah.
Na siya yung kapag meron siyang lead, kailangan ng copy, ako itatap niya.
Yes.
Work
Nice.
together kami.
Mm.
So we've been in that partnership and
Yeah.
friendship for 5 years already. So super na-appreciate ko yon.
Nice.
So, hindi ko na
Kilala ko yan.
babanggitin yung pangalan
Huwag
kasi
mo nang
baka
banggitin,
mamaya
pero
dugugin. Ano yun?
if she's talagang pinronoun na, no? If she's listening,
Ah,
no? I'm happy to both of you, kapatid. Talaga. So
alam
happy
mo,
for both of you.
ang na-realize ko din dun sa relationship namin, we've worked with people na within the same network, pero hindi kami nagtagal to work with kasi iba, hindi naman sa hindi aligned, pero parang they outgrew us or we outgrew them, parang
Yeah.
gano'n.
It's no longer
So, it's no longer fitting. Parang hindi naman fault nung namin or fault nung other
nobody's
party.
fault.
It's just that, yeah, it's just that nag-iba lang ng priorities.
Yeah.
No, parang bad blood within
Yeah.
within the partnership. Pero this person that I've worked with for 5 years, talagang
Tagal, 5 years.
subok ko na and subok din niya ako.
Yeah. Oo.
Kumbaga.
Yan yung dapat wala nang branding yan, kapatid, no? Ano yan?
Yeah.
Pure proof yan. Diba? Going back.
And building that relationship is not easy, to be honest. Kailangan mo ng intentional efforts to make the relationship work, to make the project work. Kasi hindi lang naman relationship yung mahalaga. Kailangan meron ka rin ibubuga
Dapat
pagdating sa
naman.
fulfillment, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
And yung level of commitment is also important. Kapag magkaparehas kayo ng level of commitment sa project,
Ayos yan.
then that's good. And yun nga, parang subok na ng panahon yung
Oo.
yung relationship na yun. So that's why I really value her for that.
I-pronoun natin yan.
Di ba?
Pronoun natin yan. Kilala ko yan. So, happy ako para
Yun.
sa inyo, kapatid. Talaga.
Mhm. And isa din sa siguro nagpatibay nung maybe parang being referred to other people is syempre the results that we generated over the years.
Mm.
Although, di ba, parang hindi kasi ako yung flashy.
Cringe ako dyan. Kahit
I
may
don't know
itsura
if
tayo.
people, oo. So sabihin na, bakit sinabi mo hindi ka flashy, hindi flashy, parang your intention, parang, alam mo yun, parang I'm going against to what I know. Pero, hindi
Sinubukan
kasi
lang
ako
natin,
yung,
kapatid. Sinubukan mo lang yun. To be fair sa'yo.
mm,
Sinubukan mo lang.
yeah. So, yun, parang kailangan mo din kasing panindigan din yung pinopost mo. Kumbaga,
Dapat.
you live by the words
Dapat.
that you write or that
Oo.
you publish.
Dapat.
Diba?
Dapat.
Mhm. So yun. So yun yung sa akin, referrals.
Nainggit ako dyan.
Company.
Ako, baliktad sa'yo. Interesting kasi magkatuloy nung hindi natin to sinasadya for the this is not in the script, by the way, to all the listeners.
Walang,
No?
walang script to, promise.
Yeah, what works for me, kapatid, yung ayaw mo, cold email. Cold email. And maybe, at the back of my mind, kaya ako siya napili is, yun yung ayaw ng karamihan. Ayaw nyo na?
Action.
Ayaw nyo na? Akin yan. Ayaw nyo? Sige, sa akin. And just to yung ginagamit ko ng cold email, quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes right now sa video. Hindi na yung script na natututunan ng karamihan ngayon, no. So my cold email approach is different. And like you, kapatid, I'm not sure if I shared it with you, pero hindi ko rin balak isa publiko 'yon, no. Ganun balak sa publiko 'yon. Unless ang pangalan mo ay Neri, sige, papakita ako sa iyo. Ay, pero eto, may pinakitaan ako noon pero hindi na niya maalala kasi lasing-lasing na siya. Yung sa pinuntahan nating mastermind, kapatid. Umuwi ka na kasi noon eh.
Oo, oo,
Okay,
oo.
umuwi ka na noon. Pauwi na kami ni Faye. Naharang kami sa exit, group of freelancers. Coach, pa-splook naman ang ano mo, nung cold email mo. Tapos mahilo-hilo na siya, ganyan. Ano, hilo-hilo pa siya. Pinakita ko na. Sabi ko,
Paano niyo nalaman may cold email script ka
ah,
na ganito?
kasi nung that time, meron ako newsletter na pang freelancing
Oo, oo,
copywriting. Oo.
nabasa ko yun.
Meron
Oo,
ako noon.
yung sinabi mo na mayroon kang
Oo.
cold email na
So kahit
ginamit.
hindi ko siya ini-splook in detail, sinasabi ko na ganito ako kumuha ng clients. At syempre, proof, kapatid, di ba? Kaya nung na-meet niya ako, Coach, pa-splook naman. Kasi doon sa newsletter, nagpakita ako ng result na this works. This works. Tapos mga less than 50 words lang yung ginamit ko, ganun, 'di ba? So, that's it. Kumbaga nung ano, pinakita ko sa kanya. So siya lang yung nakakita maliban siguro sa'yo. O
Mhm.
ganun, nakakita. Pero hindi ko sure kung maalala pa niya, pero last time we talk, ang takeaway na lang niya is hindi na yun yung cold email na natuturo sa kanya, at least at that time. At that time. So, ano na, wala siyang template, wala siyang ano, ganun. You cannot scale it. At least I'll give that much detail, no? You cannot scale it, which is okay lang sa akin, kapatid, na it's better than value posting kasi you have to, dalawa lang yan eh. It's either you say different things every day, 'di ba? Yung show up sa value posting, you know? Kakaibang bagay or one idea shared in different ways. However, both 'yon nakaka-burnout. You still have to do content, no? Nakaka-burnout pa rin. Na-burnout ako, I swear, na-burnout ako. But with cold email for me, na meron na akong system, I'll just copy paste. Hindi na ako gumagamit ng automation tool. So, I just copy paste it. Ganun, sabi ko, ito, looks like, ito yung bagay na framework for this prospect. So, copy, paste, minor edit, send. Ganun, send. Ganun.
Ilang
So,
emails sinesend mo per day?
I try to, pero dahil I put an effort to my cold email, minsan nakakaisa lang ako. Nakakaisa. So, okay na sa akin yun na ganun. And nabanggit mo rin
Oo.
kasi relationship building. Ironically, I build relationships on cold email. So, yan, may mga ano tayo diyan na may nabubuong magandang samahan sa cold email kasi hindi ewan ko, that's why we are on the same circle, 'di ba? That's our philosophy na long term, 'di ba? Kumbaga, the close is on not your first touch point, not even on the second, and maybe not on the 20th. It's maybe mako-close mo yan na. At saka yun sa cold email pala, kapatid. Nung sa newsletter, I'm not sure if you're subscribed, no? Talagang pinakita ko pa yung screenshot na binalikan ako after 1 year. After 1 year, pinakita ko yung date. Tingnan nyo yung date dito. Ito, yung circle ko yung date. Tapos ito yung reply. Ito yung date after 1 or 2 years. Pag ganun. Do you still offer this service? Ganun. Yun, dun lang siya nag-reply after 2 years. After
Yeah.
2 years. Pag ganun. So, there's long-term value. But eventually, yan. Pag ganun. So, yan ang ano ko. Bread and butter ko, kapatid, na I stand behind it. If cold email is not working for you, maybe ang dami yung gumagamit ng templates na yun. That's one. Or you're doing it wrong. And if I may, kung pwede ko lang ipakita sana to dito eh. Kilala mo si Brian Kurtz, no? Siyempre kilala. Dapat
Oo
kung
naman.
copywriter ka,
Kilala mo dapat
dapat
yun.
kilala natin yan, no? Kapatid, nagpa-review ako sa kanya ng cold email. Nagpa-review ako sa kanya. Basta ang sabi niya, this is not something na parang you'd find in the internet or anywhere else. Gusto ko nga, naka-video pa yun eh. Yun yung comment niya doon na, ang ganda na ito kasi, na-feel ko na, na unique yung email tapos very personal, ganun. Pero sinabihan niya ako na, sabi niya, but cold emailing sucks. Ganun, cold emailing sucks. So, meron din akong I mean, tutuloy ko before ko ipasa uli sa'yo, kapatid, no? So, yun yung bread and butter ko na cold email. Kahit walang social media, you can do cold email. Meron yan. Merong paraan para makapag-cold email kahit wala kang social media. Kahit wala kang LinkedIn. Okay? Kahit wala kang LinkedIn. Pwede yan. Okay? Pwede yan. So, ang sabi sa akin ni Brian Kurtz, dapat, parang the ice should start to melt. Parang ganun. Kasi cold, di ba? Parang niya. Talaga si Brian Kurtz, mga matalinhaga din to eh. The ice should start to melt. Parang ganun. So, ang ibig niya sabihin, dapat may email list din, may email list din ako. So, yun ay sa aking, kung meron kang roadmap, kapatid, ako yun ang roadmap ko rin. Na, although I have, and pinakita ko rin ba, Kapatid, kung meron mo nakikinig na subscriber ko dati sa newsletter, pinakita ko rin na nagbi-build ako ng email list through cold email. Pinakita ko rin yun. So that's the next phase, cold email. Although I would say na at least as of this recording, wala pa akong naku-close directly from the email list. Wala pa. However, sabi nga ni Brian Kurtz, have the ice melt, 'di ba? Painitin mo na. So the email list is my nurture. Ganyan ko sila sa cold email, na relevant cold email, na personal, kasi halata naman pag newsletter, hindi
Exactly.
naman personal yun no? So that's why I love cold email din pala. It's personal, very personal. And tawag doon yun. So pag nag-email ako sa kanila, medyo kilala na nila ako. So, ayun. And ito, before ko ulit pa sa'yo, kapatid, may ko I'm losing my thought. My train of thought. Parang email list, nurture. Mamaya na lang. Ipasa ko muna sa'yo, kapatid. Baka meron kang gustong idagdag sa'yo.
Yeah. Sige. Balik tayo doon sa referrals.
Sige.
Kasi siguro parang isang tip din that I can share with other freelancers is kailangan referable ka
Yan.
para gumana yung referral system mo.
Ayun, ang nun, sakit nun. Dami tinamaan
you have to be referable para maging effective yung referral system mo. Kasi it's really effective. In fact,
naman.
Siguro nung pandemic, that's what sustained me nung 2020, 2021, 2020.
2020 nagsimula.
Di ba parang lahat hirap nun kasi parang maharap yung client, down yung US, yada, yada, yada. Parang the world stopped. Pero continue pa din. Kumbaga parang hindi nag-pause or hindi nag-suffer yung copywriting business. In fact, continuous lang siya. Although, merong struggle din during that time kasi nga, di ba, the world stopped because of the pandemic. Pero yung talagang thank God, parang na-sustain ako all throughout. And yun, kumbaga parang, I don't know, for some reason, it helps din na I'm showing up every now and then. Parang, okay, may results si
But still, they see you.
Parang, may results si may testimonial, may ganito, may case study siya. Another thing, in getting clients, it's very effective that you have a solid case study or case studies.
Yes.
Kasi for me, yan talaga yung parang one foot in the door kaagad kapag meron ka nun, based on my experience. So that's why I teach people how to do it as well. Kasi
say no to branding, we need case studies, di ba?
You don't need branding if you have case studies.
Di ba?
Kahit sa Google Doc mo lang yun ilagay. Well, actually, I started with Google Doc sa case study ko.
Appear. Yes, Google Doc is the key.
As in, Google Doc lang. You have your result, you have samples. If clients or prospects will ask for samples, case study muna. That works for me for many years na. And yun, parang it doesn't need to be super detailed or super grand when it comes to result. The fact that you can showcase how you were able to show the journey before, during, and after, that's what's more important. So, yun yung ways for me that I think works din. Nag-try din ako mag-create ng video content. Well, nakita mo yun. But for a certain period of time.
Grabe, grabe to si Neri. Kinain na ng sistema. Yun talaga yung kinain na ng sistema si Neri. Ganun.
Siguro a lesson learned from that siguro is pwede ko siyang gawin ulit if I have a lot of time and energy.
Pag bored ka siguro.
Pwede.
Pag bored ka. Pag bored.
Pero yung parang I will dedicate a time or day in the week to really record. Parang
tapos di mo naman sure kung nakita.
Oo.
Parang may uncertainty. May uncertainty.
Parang during that time when I did that, I didn't care if people will see it or not. Parang my goal is to be visible, to trigger the algorithm.
Pero may question ako dyan, kapatid, no? Parang let's, since na, di ba, with nabanggit ko rin yan last episode eh. Siguro kung if you go to branding, you let go of the results. Really, the goal is to be visible. 'Di ba? Quote unquote, visible meaning kahit hindi ka nakita, basta you make yourself visible. Yun na lang. Make yourself
Yes,
visible. Not necessarily you were visible to the prospect,
in
but
the
at
form
least
of videos or whatever,
yeah,
'di
but you
ba?
put an effort for them to see you. Pero 'di ba, nandun yung answer, parang ako talaga tanong ko sa sarili yun, ito. Given the uncertainty of them seeing the content, are you willing to put up with it? Ako, the answer is a hell no talaga, kapatid. Kaya talagang
Mhm.
iniwan ko yan eh. And sa ano ko naman, pag nag-send ako ng email, at least it's in their inbox, you know? And hello, parang kung ikaw prominenteng tao na may posisyon sa kumpanya nila, hindi ka ba magbabasa ng email? Email, 'di ba? Ang ganun,
Mhm.
'di ba? And 'di ba, you read the email more than you check your social media, if I may say, 'di ba? Pag ganun. So kung ano ka, lalo na kung work related, perfect email, work related eh. 'Di
Mhm.
ba? Work
And
related.
isa din sa ano, parang based sa experience ko, those clients or prospects who reached out to me doesn't even like or
Pero
reacted to
nakita ka.
what I posted.
Pero
Pero
nakita ka.
nakita
Right,
ko.
okay.
Kumbaga parang,
Mm.
I saw your post, ganyan, ganyan. Oh, I saw your
Mm.
website and I saw the case study and parang
Yun.
I'm interested to know more about that, ganyan,
Unpack
ganyan.
natin yan, kapatid. Website case study. Tama ba yung narinig ko?
Oo,
Yeah,
oo.
nasa website mo, no?
Yes, nasa
How was
website
your
ko.
website? Kasi meron din ako yan, pero I am curious how it's yung website with the case study na ano. Dati Google Doc lang eh, no? So, ang prospect mo.
Yung
Yeah,
case
ako rin.
study.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
same.
Kasi may two ways yun eh. It's either gated
Hindi,
or
ano?
non-gated
I
eh.
didn't
So yung
get it.
sa akin non-gated.
Non-gate.
So
Okay.
yun. Stats, hindi kasi ako masyadong technical when it comes to my website. Like yung
Ah,
Google Analytics,
pag
MM na yan.
tinignan mo website ko, kapatid, mas maganda pa yun
Hmm.
sa'yo. Promise.
Nasa process ako ng revamping.
Saan mo ipapublish? On your own land or somebody else's land?
Siyempre doon sa
Ayun
lupa
nga,
ko
di
na,
ba?
diba?
Pero is it ako, another guide question. If your prospect is viewing the rented land, is it worth the effort to post it there? Compared to this is rented land and then you just work yung dati Google Doc, no? So ako, nandun na rin yung case study ko na naka-draft na yun. So sige, ipapublish
Mm-mm.
natin yung isa. At ano, i-unpack
Oo.
natin yung simple lang, no? Hindi grand, no? Kasi remember, the case study is not branding, no? Na pampaganda ng website mo or pampaganda ng
Mm-mm.
image. More concise, the more concise it is, the better for the BC prospect na
Mm-mm.
'di ba makikita niya 1 minute read, 3 minute read, hindi 15-minute read, 'di ba? Parang ayaw na nga nila ng discovery call ng 15 minutes eh. 'Di ba? Mga ganun. So, anyway, 'yun sa akin parang natuwa ako kasi parehas pala tayo ng ano ng at least
Mm-mm.
naabala ngayon na ano. So ako question, kapatid, meron bang na-close ka na client sa website or na tumingin ng website mo? May nag-inquire for
Yes, may
sure.
nag-inquire.
Pero
Kumbaga parang when
pero
I get
na-close ka. Tumuloy.
to parang on a call with prospects, got your website, nakita ko yung ganito, I like what I
Yeah.
saw. Parang, kasi usually, it's either, nandun naman sa social media ko yung link ng website ko.
Ako rin.
So, automatic na pag click nila, makikita nila kung ano yung sinulat ko. And they like
Yeah.
what they saw when it comes to the
Yeah.
content. Kasi hindi naman siya, well, simple lang siya in a sense. Hindi siya yung bonggang branded MM
Hindi,
na
hindi.
ano na kind of website.
Kailangan
It's
branding
good
yan.
enough to showcase what I do. Tapos, on top of that, I have the case studies.
Mm-mm.
So I'm getting comments na I saw your website and I am interested to know more about what you do, ganyan, ganyan. And,
Yeah.
or I saw your case studies, that's interested dun sa unique mechanism na sinabi ko, para
Yeah.
dun sa ano ko.
Nag-tease ka pala doon, no?
So
Nag-tease ka.
parang, parang
Mm.
like sa LinkedIn profile before, I have a mechanism na schema boost framework. Yun yung una. And I get one client because of that.
Nice.
Parang, what's the schema boost framework?
Nag-curiosity
Ewan ko
na.
yun. Oo, di ba? Parang, ano yun, di ba? Hindi ko naman kasi in-elaborate doon. Or even on my website. So, they become interested, and then when I explain to them, naging interested sila dun sa offer ko, and then I ended up getting that client for a project. So yun, kumbaga parang those are the assets na kailangan mo.
Kumbaga, it's a good sign na at least meron. And wala pa akong na-close. Kumbaga, karamihan nung nakakakita nung ano ko, nung website ko is ako napansin ko naghahanap talaga sila ng email copyright. Ko yun, parang diretso na yung inquiry nila eh. I'm curious about your services and fees. Ganun. Yun na yung nila. And by the way, yung CTA ko pag nakalagay doon, inquire now, mapupunta lang sa Google Form. Google Form lang. Simple Google Form, tas nandun yung yung mga questions nandun. Tas yung message is, yun nga, karamihan, ganun. Actually, di naman pala marami. But the common theme is naghahanap sila. So meron akong lesson din ng kapatid. Nagtatanong sila ng service and fee. So siguro yung service, pwede ko nang ilagay sa ko. In the open nila yung fee. Yung fee na lang. Ako yun ang natutunan ko dyan. Yeah, na lang. Google Doc. So, Google Doc. Google Form. Ayun, yun ang Pero a good lesson sa akin kasi sabi ko, kailangan ko na talagang i-push yung case study. With S.
With
Case
S.
studies. Oo, na simple lang, 'di ba? Simple lang. Ganon, hindi yung maanuhan. So siguro din, I don't know, baka depende sa prospects din ng iba, pero mine kasi is mga short attention span na yung mga prospects ko eh, kasi mga founders madalas eh. So mas busy sa ibang bagay. So they did nung no, quote unquote mastermind na 'di ba pinakita ko sa yung isa na parang ayaw ng discovery call. Ayaw. Pag na lang, exchange. Tapos nung nakita yung presyo, namahalan. Walang budget.
Walang
budget.
budget pala.
Ano naman to? Parang bad trip. Ganun. Walang budget. Hindi naman tayo, tawag doon, inexpensive but not cheap. Kumbaga. So, di ba sabi ko nga na parang dahil may results tayong ibibigay, yung singil mo dapat less than the results na ibibigay mo para may ROI sila, di ba? So, pinaturn ko naman doon, no? Kaya lang sabi nila wala. Hindi ako mapaniwalang wala silang budget, baka mas inano nila yung budget sa branding nila, mas nilagay doon kasi yun ang kailangan na sabi ko nga last neglected, pero 'di ba when they come to us they are crying na, 'di ba? So sana naman wag na sa ganun. But anyway, yun. So sa akin yun, website, take away ko dito sa ako cold email. This is what's our plan pa? What are we building, no? So good, website, tapos sa akin inquire now. So nakakakuha ako doon.
Yeah.
So may email address doon. So long-term relationship building. Pero yung karamihan sagot, okay, we'll consider your package. Yun ang okay na sa akin yun na kumbaga the website did its job for the prospect to contact me. So ako na yun. Kumbaga the website did its job already. Pero napapaisip ka, what if ang dami ko pang lahat ng case study ko talagang nilalagay ko doon. Hindi sa Reels, hindi sa TikTok, na ewan ko kung nanonood yung mga founders ko na prospects, I don't know. Pero sila at least website nila. LinkedIn, yes, but they hate being pitched on LinkedIn. Ayaw nila nun. So, yun ang sa akin, kapatid.
Yun. Isang take away ko rin is, yung mga clients, hindi nga sila nag-check ng social media.
Sa'yo
But
rin.
they have team members who are active on social media. Usually yung mga nasa operations nila or other copywriters or other marketers. So that's why building relationship is important.
Oo.
Kasi you'll never know that whoever you meet along the way have a client that you could help. So,
yung kapatid, na-try ko yung opposite. Ako, I mean, I've been your coach, no? Tinry ko yung parang go-getter approach eh.
Paano go-getter?
Yung parang you're going for the kill. Kaagad. Di ba? You're going for the kill. Una, hindi na nag-resonate sa akin. Bukod sa hindi nag-resonate. Medyo, alam mo yun, parang feeling ko sinira ko yung reputasyon ko dun. Ganun yun ang pakiramdam. So sabi ko, oh gosh, parang anuin ko na lang, daanin ko sa consistency. Parang ano, na parang meron at parang naniniwala ako sa timing. Ito yung psychology ko ng cold email. Naniniwala ako sa timing. Walang budol
Mm.
dito, walang closing, mga closer, eme na yan na script, no. Wala kapag sinabi ni prospect na, oh, we're good, getting the job done. Totoo yun. No,
Mm.
totoo yun. Huwag kang maniwala ka na they're getting the job done. 'Di ba? Pero meron kang baka later on, maghahanap sila, di, ano mo lang, keep mo lang yung lead. Pero meron at meron dyan na masasagasaan ka na naghahanap talaga. But
Mm.
you have to, yun nga consistency ang labanan eh. So kaya hindi ko rin nagawa yun sa value post kasi nga nababurnout ako. But yung consistency sa cold email, G ako dyan. Pag ganun. Kumbaga,
Mm.
I won't say I have cracked the code, pero at least dun sa philosophy ko na long-term relationship building to the prospect through cold email, mas na ano ko siya. Without, I don't wanna go for the kill. Kumbaga, ano, hindi ko nagpinagsisihan ko yun, if I may say. Pinagsisihan ko.
Mm.
Kasi di ba gusto nila speed ngayon na, gano'n. Hindi. Ang gawin mo, speed of consistency. Yun ang ano, wag mo madaliin yung client. Ikaw ang ako cold email. So, ikaw ang magmadaling mag-reach out. 'Di ba?
Mm.
Hanapin mo yung may kailangan na ngayon. May kailangan na. Pag hindi nila kailangan ngayon, respect that.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Kaya nga ang tawag diyan ano eh. Ako I would challenge the term kasi sinasabi nila buyer's journey. Ang approach nila, freelancer's journey. Parang 'di ba? If you're gonna use the term buyer's journey, respect their journey as the buyer. 'Di ba?
Mm.
Not your freelance, not the freelancer's journey. No, they don't care about your journey, 'di ba? Respect their journey. If their journey is we're good now, ganon, respect that. 'Di ba? Wag yung parang may handling objection ka pa, ganon. Sinira mo na yung opportunity na na ang bait nila sa na nag-reply sila na, actually we're good, ganon. Pag ganon, okay, no problem, maybe next time. 'Di ba? Ang dali lang eh. Pag ganon,
Yeah.
just
And to add to that, yung sinabi mo na you're not going for the kill, parang it all boils down then to alignment
mm,
sa sarili mo, 'di ba? Parang
ay importante yan.
um mm, parang if it doesn't resonate with you, then wag mong gawin, 'di ba? Hindi ka naman pinipilit na gawin. Although
Ganda.
there are ways to get clients, yes. Ipipresent siya sa'yo, yes. But it doesn't mean that you have to accept it and implement them all. Kasi at the end
Mm.
of the day, it's your energy that you need to preserve. And if your energy is giving that desperate, 'di ba, BS
Needy.
antenna nila ang taas agad, 'di ba? Parang
Needy.
ting ganun agad sila. Parang, no, no
Objection
agad. So,
handler. Closer,
yes.
budul, ganun. Yun naman hilig kasi
Oo,
mga
'di
freelancer.
ba? And yun din, parang another take then on that is be intentionally open to opportunities.
Yun,
Kasi
galing.
sometimes freelancers will think na, ay, hindi ako makakuha ng client kasi ganito, kasi ganito, kasi ganito, kasi alam mo yun, ang dami mong dahilan, gumawa ka muna ng
Nagalit
paraan.
na.
Di ba?
Galit na eh. Nagalit yung si Neri. Bihira magalit to Ngayon lang nagalit to sa episode na to. Ganun.
Hindi
Never to
kasi
nagalit.
parang some freelancers, hindi man complain, but more of like,
Excuse siguro?
oo, excuse na
Excuse?
parang nahihirapan ako, parang hindi nagwo-work. Well, hindi siya instant. That's one thing. But you have to accept the fact that if you will not do an effort to make it work, then it won't work. And if you're
Ay,
not open to opportunities
slow clap.
to, di ba, and grab it. Kasi yung iba parang, ay, hindi ko kaya. Parang opportunities ipapresent sa kanila. Merong hiring na
Hindi mo
sa
pala kaya eh. Hindi
copywriter.
mo talaga kaya.
Oo, 'di ba? Parang baka hindi ko kaya 'to. Full-time, US graveyard
Oo.
eme-eme, ay kailangan ng
Mm.
experience, kailangan BS ganito. Sinubukan mo na ba? 'Di ba? At the end of the day, baka naman hindi naman pala yung requirement. Parang template lang pala yun.
'Di ba?
'Di ba?
Mm.
Kasi I always believe that opportunities will be presented to you because it's for you. So you need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
grab it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work for you, it's also for you to teach you a lesson. So yun yung sa akin. Kasi other people parang sinasabi nila, I am not taking every opportunity that I can get because I'm protecting my peace of mind or it
Talaga.
doesn't resonate with me. Parang mga ganon. Parang, huh?
At some point may katotohanan pero aminin na natin
Yes.
madalas.
Mhm.
Kasi nga gusto nila branding no, na parang, we don't just take any clients, gano'n.
Mhm. Hindi
Really?
siya premium. Kaya,
Speaking of kapatid, not taking of any, may nagtanong sa akin yan, kumukuha ka ba ng startup na prospect na gusto ka niya na sabi ko, ako, dati, gaya ng sabi mo, I don't just take any clients. Pero eventually, meron na akong package for lowest tier prospect. Kumbaga, yung service na yon, kumbaga kasi maganda kasi sa atin sa direct response, the results based eh. So, take them
Mhm.
in, give them results, may pambayad na sila sa iyo sa susunod, 'di ba? Kasi binigay mo na yung results na 'di ba? So, sa akin, lesson din sa ako yung kung lumang Carlo Mercado yung naringgan niyan, matatamaan yun. Pero meron na akong low tier na package na kung startup ka, ito yung package mo. Mura lang 'to. Ano, I take them. I take them. Kumbaga, I take them now. Before, hindi. Pero ngayon, oo. Kumbaga,
Mhm.
rin siguro, no? Long term, rin, yung i-pattern, wag naman yung tipong startup, tapos wala kang pambayad sa'yo, pero binigay mo lahat yung package mo, no? So, have that tier of, yung tawag doon, starting, growing, scaling, siguro, yung tatlong package, no? So, sa akin, siguro, splook ko na dito, no? Starter, growing, tas retainer. Ayun ang tawag ko sa yung
Mhm.
third ko is
Mhm.
retainer. So, they have to go through the first two before they'll be eligible for retainer.
For
Pag
retainer.
wala yung
Mhm.
dalawa, wag nyo muna ako i-retainer, mag-aaksaya lang kayo ng budget. Kumbaga, dito tayo sa starter, or kung may pambayad kayo kaagad sa isang bultuhan, okay, let's do it. Yun yung walang budget na yun yung lesson sa akin, kaya ako ng lower tier. Kasi
Mhm.
bibigay ko ng bulto, pero hindi kasi sila startup, kapatid, to be fair with me, no? Hindi naman sila startup. So anyway, that was a lesson for me na ngayon hindi ko na sinasabi na I don't just take any client except if they're not my market. Yun na lang.
Mhm.
Kumbaga, I take clients lang who are in my market, but tulad nun may nag-refer sa akin, dating coach niche, parang ganun. Hindi ko, kahit magaling tayo diyan, hindi ko kayang isulat yun. Ganun. Hindi ko kayang isulat, parang ganun. So there, ako thank you for that, kapatid, yung sinabi mo na yun.
Mhm. Ayun, same tayo. Parang I don't get clients na iba yung market or
Ah,
I think that the market hindi nag-resonate sa
yes.
akin.
Mm,
Mm.
for
Kasi
sure.
there are prospects reaching out to me that are not course creators or are coaches, not industry experts.
Mm,
But I know in myself that I can help. Then I
mm,
also parang get them as clients. Kasi before I was thinking na ay hindi ko parang hindi align kasi hindi ko ma-market, diba? Dapat daw
mm.
isa lang ang market mo,
Ah,
ganyan, ganyan. Pero I learned to go wide and to go deep. Parang that's the next level. If you can serve more, parang more than one market, then good. But it doesn't mean that you're gonna promote your business going to the wide market.
mm.
Nandun ka pa
Yeah.
rin
Build an
sa
echo
kung anong
chamber,
gusto mong niche
kumbaga.
or oo. Pero the thing is, there will be prospects outside of your niche or your market that you'll attract.
Mm.
And that's okay.
Ganun
Diba?
talaga. May
It's an IS,
nakakalusot.
oo. Mhm.
Nakakalusot. Refer
And
mo na lang sa iba, di ba?
oo, if you think ayaw mo or hindi mo siya kayang tulungan, then you can
Yeah.
refer it to
Refer
others,
na
di
lang.
ba?
Refer
Mm.
mo na lang.
Yun din kasi yung misconception ng ibang freelancers na, ay, hindi ko kukunin to kasi ibang market.
Mm.
Pero come to think of it, parehas lang din ang atake yan sa copywriting or sa marketing.
Mm.
It's just that it will be a different dynamic. May mga different components lang. The thing is, are you willing to take that brain cells to work to really make it work
Oo.
to give
Di
result?
kaya.
Yun lang naman at the end of the day.
Oh.
If it's too much for you, then refer that to
Yes.
someone else. But pero kung kaya mo naman and you think that you can deliver results, then by all means get that client, di ba?
Ganda ng
So
topic na
yun.
to. Ang haba, napasarap. Ang haba ng episode na to. it's needed kasi nila na, oh, they're doing something fancy. So, although kahit may website kami, it's still not our bread and butter, at least as of this recording. It's not our bread and butter yet. No. So, may
It
kanya-kanya
might
tayo
change
yung mga
soon, pero ano.
Yes. As of right now, hindi. I wish it is. Di ba? But, hindi eh. But, yeah, yun lang. Siguro let's wrap this up,
Yes.
kapatid. I'll give the takeaway. Kumbaga, we don't overthink the process, no? We choose something that works for us. If content works for you, sa akin talaga hindi. So, talagang suko talaga ako diyan, kapatid, sa ano. But yeah, lang, make it simple, okay? You're getting clients, you're not building a rocket. Kumbaga, it doesn't have to be that complicated. It doesn't have to be that complicated. So lang, pangalawa, if I may close this episode with this, kapatid, no? I hope na take away nila to. Paulit-ulit nating sinasabi. Parehas nating sinasabi na our approach, we don't go for the kill. Our approach is more relational. We're not saying na it's the best or the better approach. Dun lang kami nagre-resonate. There are other freelancers who go for the kill and they are equally, if not more successful pa nga. But the question is, nagre-resonate ba sa'yo yun? Kumbaga. So, ang kagandahan nun, there are lots of options, di ba? I think the another takeaway here is self-awareness. But it's siguro, self-awareness. It's a matter of accepting who you really are, not who you wanna become na parang idol ko kasi si ganito, so mas gusto ko ganyan ako. Pero yung pala, ang gusto mong klase ng buhay nasa isang lodi pala, kumbaga, 'di ba? So reflect on yourself, what works for you. Yun ang aking before you start taking on clients. But others are successful, we're not poo-pooing on their methods, no? So, yun, self-awareness, kapatid. Anything to add before we close? And go to tease the next episode na rin.
Ayun. So, take away siguro what I want people to remember is when it comes to getting clients, it starts with building relationships. May it be as simple as sending a message or just sharing insights or whatever that is, how you want to build that relationship. It all starts there. Yeah, it all starts there. And for me, what works is the referral. So in order for
Lodi.
you to be referable, you have to be referable para mag-work yung referral system. So work on honing what you're good at, only honing what you are offering to clients. And make sure that as you hone your skill, you also hone or you also build your social proof, your website, your case studies, so that ma-establish yung experience mo when it comes to what you have to offer to them. Kasi at the end of the day, you have to establish trust.
Ay, ganda.
So they will get your service. And it starts by showing that you can deliver.
Nice.
So yun. So teaser for our next episode.
Sasabihin ba natin yung topic? O lang, tease lang?
Tease lang.
Sige,
siguro, paano ba ito sabihin? This is the most controversial topic sa lahat ng freelancers.
Controversial ba? Controversial?
Hindi, controversial ba? Hindi eh. Most dominant, hindi naman. Ano bang tawag doon?
Most talked about.
Most talked about topic.
More than this episode, More than this episode.
More
than this episode.
Kasi
dadagdag ako sa teaser. Sige, ikaw muna.
Kasi ang daming nagsasabi na
don't spill
dapat ma-achieve yun. Pero they're doing it the wrong way.
Dami natin sasabihin dyan, kapatid. So, kung in case hindi nila nahalata, kapatid, no, we hate this topic, yung next episode. We hate it so much. Pag nabibring up yun, talagang natitrigger kami. Ayaw namin. I mean, in fact, if there are listeners na under us, pinagbabawal natin yun sa atin. As in, bawal yan dito. Kung gusto mo, i-arrange ko na lang sa admin na ilipat kayo ng ibang grupo. Kasi hindi talaga namin yung pinag-uusapan dito. We hate that. We hate that. If I may use that term, we hate it. We hate
Kasi hindi naman siya
hinahanapan ng sagot.
'Di ba?
Oh, exciting na next episode, kapatid.
Basta hindi siya
Kasi,
hinahanapan ng sagot, pero yung iba kasi ay hinahanap yung sagot dahil
oo,
doon sa bagay na yon.
yan, di ba?
Ah.
Magre-renew na, yung pa rin yung hinahanap. Ano ba naman yan, no? Nak ng naman, no? Napo, ano tuloy, no? Ang clue-clue na lang, kapatid. Kasi, ngayon, ang pinag-uusapan natin, clients, letter C.
Mhm.
Letter C din yung simula ng, na to, topic.
Oo.
So,
Oo.
we'll spill the beans next episode. Let's wrap this up muna. Thanks, kapatid.
Gusto mo ba ng charade? So yun, so
Nako.
thank you so much for listening. I hope that you get value from this.
Yes, happy
And we
weekend,
don't
happy
care,
weekend.
yes, we don't care about the reviews, but if you have any questions or any topics that you would
Ay,
like us
sige,
to
before we're,
cover,
maggusto ka yan, ituloy mo yan. If you have any questions, sabi anong,
comments or
comment.
violent reaction,
Ako
you
sasabihin ko yung
can,
call to action.
sige.
Don't subscribe to our email list. Kasi at least for me, kapatid, it's non-existent. You know, the freelancing guru-ish MA na yan is, wala na. We don't have an email list for that. Purely this podcast. So, we're busy doing client work and our passion in life. Kumbaga. Okay,
All
kapatid.
right.
Happy weekend.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yun.